Welcome to the NBA Prop Show presented by LineStar, your top 3 NBA player prop bets for today that are available on Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, Chalkboard, or wherever you place your bets. But when you do download those apps, make sure to use our promo code LineStar for up to $100 if your deposit match. Tyler Wiemann, Shannon, Sommerville, we're here to break down 3 player prop bets for you in NBA action for tonight. But before we do, we've got to recap the Super Bowl. We gave out some picks in that one. Tyler, how did you do in your bets for the Super Bowl?
I did okay. I was pretty much right around break even.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't go great, but it is what it is.
Yeah, same with me. You know what? Those Chiefs. Congratulations to all the Chiefs fans out there and the Swifties as well. It pains me that you guys, the Swifties, get to just jump on board this bandwagon. They don't have the pain of like losing seasons. I've been a Jets fan my whole life. They just get to come in and like have a winning team. Like, I want to know what that feels like. I don't know. A little bitter, I guess, today, Tyler.
Well, hey, it'll be so much sweeter if your Jets ever win anything.
I know. Super Bowl next year, although the reports coming out of Jets camp haven't been too favorable over the last several months. And the funny thing was, of course, in last night's Super Bowl, Mecole Hardman winning the game for the Chiefs with that touchdown, and them alluding to the Jets, like Tony Romo or somebody called it out in the comments, and I just was like, oh gosh. And then I don't know, Tyler, if you had watched any of the Hard Knocks episode, but they had this I forget his name, but the guy who kind of does all the mind games and like predicts things.
Yeah.
And he had Mecole Hardman.
Yeah, he said Hardman.
Yeah, we had Mecole Hardman during his performance talking about visualizing the Super Bowl when he was with the Jets. But so it came to fruition for him. But had to rub it in for the Jets people. Come on. Hey. But congratulations in all seriousness to the Chiefs. And if you won some bets, congrats. If you didn't win some bets, we're here for you. We got NBA picks for you guys to maybe recoup some of those losses. Today, Tyler, I'm not loving a lot, but I also think I'm just in a negative headspace. So one of my prop bets, I'll just talk about it here because I just need to vent a little bit, was Nick Bosa over 0.5 sacks. Do you know how close he came to a sack, like every single play, and just didn't quite get it, or the amount of holding calls that just don't get called against the Chiefs?
Didn't he have 0.5 sacks?
I didn't see that he had that. It didn't cash for me, so.
Yeah, I thought he did on one of the first plays of the game. Him and somebody else
didn't get credit in my account, but you can be sure I'm following up on that one. Congrats if you guys won your bets. If you didn't, we're here for you. Again, the LineStar app's there to help. The Props AI tool is there to help you, not only with NFL, but we got NBA picks. We've got college basketballs coming up, March Madness around the corner, and you know your bracket's going to be busted the first day, so get in on the prop bets action with our Props AI tool. You can check out that tool at linestarapp.com. All right, let's get it rolling here on Monday with our top 3 picks. Enough of the Super Bowl. It is NBA time. Now we can put all of our energy and focus into winning these bets. Here we go. We're going to start things off with LineStar's Props AI pick of the day, and that's going to be Pascal Siakam. The Indiana big man over 27.5 points and rebounds. And in fact, LineStar projecting 29 points and rebounds for Siakam, who's averaging 28.5 over the course of the season. He's gone over 6 of the last 10 games, going up against the Charlotte Hornets, who ranked 12th in points and rebounds to power forwards. He had 33 points and rebounds just a week ago against the Hornets, so why not run it back again to Pascal Siakam? He's been cashing for us lately. I like the spot here. And what LineStar is saying to hit the over, I like it. I endorse it as well. What do you think, Tyler?
Yeah, I like the spot for Siakam. I mean, he's obviously an integral part of the Pacers, and with them so far, he's been averaging 28.5 points and rebounds per game. He's played 13 games with him, and last time he faced him, like you said, he went for 33. So he can absolutely get to the Charlotte team. They are decent versus power forward, but Siakam is not your average power forward. So I like him to go over here in what should be a high-paced game.
It also helps when you've got Tyrese Halliburton dishing it to you. I mean, that guy. Did you see the off the backboard one to Pascal Siakam? That was pretty sick.
That was wild, wasn't it?
It's pretty awesome. All right, next up we're going to Tyler and I's picks of the day. So Tyler, kick us off. Where are you headed for your best prop bet of the day in NBA action?
I'm going to go back to Jakob Poeltl over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That is at minus 125. LineStar projection is actually a little bit to the under now. It's 23.3. This line started at 22.5 this morning. Our consensus projections 24.4. But look, he's been averaging 23.2 over the last 20. But when he plays over 30 minutes, that goes up to 27.1. And he's averaged 30.5 minutes per game over his last 5. He is one of the centerpieces of this new, younger Toronto Raptors team. And I like him in this spot against the Spurs defense that's allowing 32.6 to the starting center, and 8 of the last 10 have been over. The Spurs are allowing 20 points to the center spot alone. Yeah. And so I really like this spot. I think he's going to get his on the point side. If this line goes up anymore, I think you can just go to the points or go to rebounds. I like either spot for him for there as well.
Yeah, nice little leverage spot there for Jakob Poeltl. For my prop bet, you know where I'm going. I'm going to the New York Knicks. They're going up against the Houston Rockets tonight. First inclination was, what are Isaiah Hartenstein's rebounds line, and where is that at? But, however, he is still kind of dealing with an injury. He was listed as questionable on the injury report, so I'm a little hesitant to take any of his lines today. Not sure what his status is going to be come game time. And he's been dealing with this sore Achilles that's kind of been popping up past couple games, so in this one, I'm going to Josh Hart for the rebounds over, and it is at 8.5, which is pretty high. However, Josh Hart's been hitting this pretty repeatedly. In fact, he's gone over this each of the last 5 games. He's averaging 10.6 rebounds per game in that span. And again, the Knicks still without Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, of course, out for the season. OG Anunoby is out in this one. And with Hartenstein questionable, his rebounds per 100 goes up 10%. And Bojan Bogdanovic has only played 1 game, so I was a little concerned, like, what impact will he have on Josh Hart's overall stats? But we saw them play together. Josh Hart still had 10 rebounds in the last game on Saturday night, so I like the spot here for Josh Hart. He just plays so hard, and he had 14 rebounds the last time they played this Houston Rockets team. Also, whenever I'm looking at a rebounds prop, I'm looking how good are the shooters on both teams. In fact, both teams are bottom third in field goal percentage. Plus, this is the lowest game total of the night, 221.5. So we're looking at maybe some missed shots in this one, which is great for rebound opportunities and great for the line here for Josh Hart to hit the over on 8.5 rebounds. So that's kind of where I'm leaning. Tyler, I know before the show we were talking about Isaiah Hartenstein, but again, I just can't pull the trigger. It is at 8.5. I don't know. You could go there if you didn't mind playing it, and that line is really low for a reason because he is dealing with that injury. So might be a spot to take advantage of, but I'm not feeling too risky today after my Super Bowl losses. So
yeah, the thing I will say about that one, which worries me, and I put that on the list right away before I remembered that he is dealing with that Achilles injuries. But so last time he was out with it, he came back and only played 20 minutes in his first game. So I am very worried about him being on a little bit of a minutes restriction that first game back. You know, he could go full. He could be a full go, but, you know, at this point, I'm kind of worried about it, and I'm just kind of staying away from it.
Yeah. And, I mean, if he is playing and healthy and he's good to go, like, he's going to hit that, like, in his sleep. But, yeah, I hear you on the injury front. All right, so those are our top 3. You can tail us Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, Chalkboard. Remember, if you download those, use our promo code LineStar for $100 for your deposit match. And if you haven't already, do us a huge favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below because the comment enters you into the Prop Bets contest. $60 comes your way to a randomly selected commenter if we hit all 3 of our bets. Basically, we're just putting all of our props on a ticket. We put our money where our mouth is, and if we win, we're giving out the money for you guys. And thanks so much for tuning in to us every day. Sorry for letting you down in some of our Super Bowl picks. We'll be back next year. Don't you worry. Better than ever. Man.
And we got baseball around the corner.
Baseball's around the corner. Tyler, how many best ball drafts have you already done for baseball? Be honest.
18 or 20, something like that.
Oh, my gosh. Gotta get after it. Underdog Fantasy's best ball is always a fun time. We'll try to do some live drafts. We got to get that going as well. If you have any suggestions for what kind of videos that you want to see us produce over the next couple of weeks, well, we've got a little time between football and baseball. Let us know. If you have any tutorials you want, if you're a LineStar subscriber and you need to know how to use a certain tool and you want more information about it, we can break it down for you here on our LineStar YouTube channel. So just let us know. Good luck in all of your prop betting endeavors for today. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.
Have a good one, guys. Good luck.